Hey, collective. Let's get some information on what's going on energetically in your world and see what kind of advice or support Spirit wants to bring through for you today. Okay. So you have the Two of Swords and the Ace of Coins in reverse. So with the Two of Swords energy, it feels like there's something in your current energy in your life and what's going on around you or within you that they're wanting you to address on a deeper level. I don't know if this is something that it could be on a work level because it is affecting your money or this new opportunity that wants to come in or new opportunities in general. So with the Ace of Coins in reverse, it's like, and I'm going to get more information on what this thing is that they want you to take a closer look at. In this author's depiction of the Two of Blades, it's like there's something this person here doesn't want to see. They're putting off. They're getting like this final notice letter. So it's something in your life that like has presented itself more than once, or that has been around you, or like kind of like nudging you, knocking on you to address and to look at. And now it's starting to kind of affect your opportunities, or you might be feeling like there's a false start type of energy that's been revolving or that you've been experiencing. On the top of the deck is the Eight of Coins. Yeah, I feel like this is something, it may have something to do with finance actually, and how you're going about it or thinking about it here with the swords, because here with the Eight of Coins, it's like they want you to work on something, go to a new level of mastery here with something. Wow. And then there's another coin card on the top. It's like how you're collaborating and how you're doing your part, how each person is kind of coming together. It's very, look at all the green, all the money green. It's like very heavily focused in finances. And this might be something that's slightly throwing off your energy, which then could be affecting your opportunities. So somebody here is trying to expand. It seems like you're trying to go towards a new opportunity or even just expand like straight up in the realm of finances. So let me get a clarification here on this Two of Swords for you. Whoa. Wow. Did you see how crazily that popped out? So the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups in this author's deck is really all about the inner child work. It's all about, if you look, the creativity. There's an innocence in creativity. So, and then you have, look again at the top of the deck, like you just can't make this up, the Nine of Coins. Your creativity, collective, whoever this is for, I actually want to get more on the Two of Swords because I think there's more here to look at. But first of all, I want to talk about your emotional connection with your inner child and your inner child's ability to create and how that is directly related to major stability. In this author's depiction, it's not even just stability, it's actual like being very comfortable. I guess you could use the term wealthy. I can't think of another word. It's like having all of your needs and wants met and like being able to buy the things that you need and being protected from it being taken away. So it's kind of like a really solidified financial stability and comfort here, and even to the point where it's like it's giving luxurious. So for some of you, maybe some of you, that's been on your heart to be more in that abundant space, that more, there's nothing wrong with it is what I'm getting, but it's definitely connected to you here in this Page of Cups. Part of this reading, part of the message I feel is about when you're connecting with your inner child, that is a level of emotional safety. Emotional safety has been coming up a lot through my readings and my calibration messages on Instagram. So like this doesn't surprise me whatsoever that your ability to make good money, you know, straight up, is going to come from your ability to tap into your creativity and like your own personal gifts and talents. Sometimes I feel like in the land of adulting, like things can feel unsafe and we can put things off, or we can avoid doing certain inner work with things, or even things here in the material world, like addressing them in a way, because we're needing to connect with them differently within ourselves and on the outside of ourselves. And like it all kind of, it works together. So yeah, there's a sense of innocence that the Page of Cups says, hey, connect with your inner child, connect with your creativity. From there, I think that's where you're going to come up with like thing your thing that is going to bring you this major opportunity. Ace of coins, and then boom, it's like 9 of coins. So it's also going to bring you into community. There's so much that comes through, honestly. If you can really calibrate to this Page of Cups energy that's coming in, and it's inner child, it's safety, it's the sacral chakra, but you also have to be secure enough in your root, the base of where you're starting with your energy inside yourself, to be able to connect further with this Page of Cups. Because this Page of Cups is like, hey, do you remember when you used to like to do this? Or do you remember? It's like your gifts of the spirit. So the things that are your gifts and your talents and that you're really good at, you're going to have to get into this energy in order to then magnetize the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. So let's see what else is coming through. I'm going to ask more about this Two of Swords, because they're saying like there are aspects of you that may be avoiding this. So it might be like needing to do the deeper emotional safety work. It may be that there is some like 5 of Cups. It's not showing up the 5 of Cups, but it's like appearing in my mind's eye, like the 5 of Cups energy, where if there's any kind of grief or anything, or even 4 of Pentacles, again, it's not showing up here, but I can just like visualize it. If you're experiencing any 4 of Pentacles energy where you're closed off more than you should be, or you're like, I know I need to get out and connect, I know this needs to be a part of like my heart chakra opening, but I'm not doing that, then things like the 4 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups, like grief, loss, anything that would have disrupted you pretty much in the root, your stability, your protection, your ability to feel open and supported, anything that caused a dent there is wanting to be addressed right now, so that you can like fully embrace this energy. Like when you're in this energy, I feel like what's going to come of that, like the works of art, whatever you do for your job or your career. Okay, let me look more at what's coming through this Two of Swords, Spirit. What else is this for them? Okay. There's actually quite a few things that are stepping forward, and normally I wouldn't take like all 4 cards, but I do want to take them. Okay. How do we want to do this? So you have the 9 of Wands in the reverse, and then you have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so part of what wants to be addressed in the Two of Blades, or is it's showing up that wants more attention of some sort. So you can kind of use your discernment and place it where it needs to go. It's something that would have happened that would have been very, very painful. 9 of Wands in the reverse. I feel like it kind of zapped your energy. And it's something to do with a connection as well. Okay. So somebody here tried to plant something within a connection, tried to get something to grow here. And I feel like that did not, it feels like that was like a empty conquest, an empty initiative. Here with this Magician in the reverse, it's a very hands-on version of the Magician, and they're trying to plant seeds and grow a garden in a cityscape. Do you see? And I feel like there were some decisions made here within this relationship. and it didn't grow. It felt like instead of it growing into, and I'm going to get a little bit more information on that Two of Cups because it's calling to me, but it feels like it didn't grow. And this could be romantic, platonic, a family member. It doesn't matter. This is just somebody that like you came to the table, they came to the table, and I feel like it was unclear or there was some apprehensive energy about what would be the give and take of this relationship. But either way, it definitely left you kind of in a wounded warrior position. I just feel like it took more from your energy and possibly for this person as well than it gave. I'm going to get a quick clarify on the Two of Cups here. Spirit, clarify this Two of Cups. Yeah, they're saying that this isn't something that wants to continue to be carried in this particular way. Okay, so going back to the Two of Swords, if you have been contemplating or putting off like fully addressing this energy, and then with the Knight of Wands here in the reverse, also clarifying the Two of Cups, I feel like at this juncture, what they're saying is this relationship or this dynamic, the Two of Cups isn't showing up in reverse. Okay, so let me just start by saying I don't even see so far that this is a toxic person necessarily. It's not indicating that to me, but for some reason, it's like the initiative, the objective of the relationship, how someone had wanted something to grow. It's just not conducive to that, the way that the energy is showing up. And instead of you putting it off and not deciding what to do, they want you to stop carrying the weight of this energy. It almost makes me feel confused though in a way when I look at the energy, because it's like, are you being asked to walk away? I definitely know you're supposed to be connecting with yourself on a deeper emotional level and giving to yourself on a deeper emotional level so that you can step into this new opportunity here with the Ace of Coins. Let me just ask, Spirit, what is the collective supposed to do, like specifically being guided to do with this Two of Cups situation, this relationship? Yeah, well, hold on. We got a dropper, but one did pop out, and it was the Six of Swords. So yeah, you are being asked to move away from this. Wow, double down. The Two of Swords. Somebody here, it's like they're saying you just need to take more authoritative power, authoritative resonance over your energy. So yeah, you're being asked to move away from this at this time. I don't know if that's forever, and it doesn't look like there's a tower here. So I think the message is saying at this juncture, can you energetically say, I'm going to move myself out of the indecisive energy, and it's like get decisive. They want you to get decisive with all of these swords, very like mental energy focused. What else? Okay, interesting. So the Ten of Swords in the, oh, and speaking of the Five of Cups that I was saying I was seeing, here it is on the top of the deck. So look, this would have been something, you guys, where it was like making you feel very unsafe. And I feel like you're in this process of like overcoming this more and more and more and more. Being careful about, I'm gonna hold on, let me clarify this Knight of Cups. Yeah. Interesting. Being careful, exactly what I was thinking about where your mind goes. Like sometimes my Knight of Cups here in this deck is like, it can be a very dreamy energy. It can be a very like lush type energy of like going into this very almost like Seven of Cups. It's emotional, it's dreamy, it's romantic here. Okay, but they clarified it. I was like, tell me more. With the Queen of Swords, they really want you to take authoritative energy over this overly romanticized kind of energy. Okay. I feel like that is something they want you to take your power back on. For some of you, that has a part to do with, that has something to do with like karmic cycles for you in this life. It's like feeling emotionally safe, like getting caught up in the dream romantic. The story of this card, I feel like I want to just tell you a little bit. With this specific Knight of Cups, it can be like you need to draw a balance between like what it is that you're really passionate about and the energy that you draw upon here with the Page of Cups. Because if you see with the Page of Cups energy, that's an emotionally creative inner child energy. But in the same token, I do feel like Spirit wants you to have balance, because from the page, and then we talk about like the Knight of Cups. Sometimes the Knight of Cups can be overly romanticizing the experience. And so making sure that there's a lot of swords out here, that you're like balancing that emotional, creative dream lover side of you with this intellect, because Spirit's also wanting you to have that divine intellect, that divine knowledge. And it also has something to do with what turned out here in the Two of Cups. It's like somebody that you actually did have, or they were saying do have like a genuine connection with. But if you remember, the Magician showed up in the reverse. So I don't know what it is about the timing, or if it's like this person in particular. In general, there's something that it could just be that Spirit wants you to focus on what you're supposed to be bringing to life right now, and like prioritize that. That could very well be what this is, but they don't want you to be in limbo, because the limbo is going to continue to delay whatever it is that your opportunity is supposed to be. So don't do this, like the limbo of the Two of Blades, and be indecisive. Like take your power back, get into that emotional inner child, and create magic is what I really feel for you. Let's get one last card. Yeah, that was a lot of cards, like 5. We're not going to take those. Okay, one last card to close the reading. Yeah, you have the 3 of Wands on the top of the other deck too. Yeah, okay. It almost has a little bit of a somber message, but not really. So in closing, you have the Hermit and the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Coins in the reverse. Okay, they really want you to address this. There's something coming through about the financial piece, right? And the stress. So this is really about utilizing the energy of the Hermit. If something's going on a family level, or a family financial level is what I'm getting. If something is feeling binding in the area of family stability or financials is what I'm getting. Place out how it resonates. You're being placed in a very sacred position of learning your soul on a deeper level here with the Hermit. Taking up study, taking up learning new things, but it's not just like on a book smart level. And you might be working with someone. The Hermit can also be someone who is guiding you on your journey, but this is about understanding aspects of like how karmic cycles have been playing out in your life, like soul level learning. This is the Hermit. So you might have to spend some time really diving in, asking those deeper questions, and really making sure you're available on a heart chakra level to receive from Spirit what they want you to see, for your soul and for your journey. It's really bringing me back to this, where am I? This Page of Cups. Where is she? I don't know where she went. Anyways, you remember the Page of Cups. So that it feels like inner child work. This is what I'm getting. It's kind of rushing in. I'm going to translate this. For some of you, there's something coming through your childhood, something that would have happened from the past that would have affected your connection with your, not only your emotional self, but how that translates to relationships. Because it feels like there's something like very beautifully loving and connecting and innocent that comes through you with the Page of Cups. And then it feels like it gets converted into this Knight of Cups energy that you have to really be careful about, like how that shows up in relationships. Like you may make a connection with somebody in a relationship and like really feel like a genuine connection, and it's almost like spirit saying, is that enough? Or what are the other elements that need to be brought to the table? Queen of Swords energy, this very like logical, it's a very high level of divine intellect, is how I see the Queen of Swords, because she will tell it like it is. You know what I mean? Also, you could be dealing with the Queen of Swords in this connection here also. That's an air sign individual, so that's just something to keep in mind for confirmation's sake. But that's the message that I'm getting. So there's something to do with the inner child emotional work that is asking for healing and transformation here with the Hermit to understand it on a deeper level. But it's also like that's the opening and the gateway for your like incredible creativity, opportunity, breakthrough, and literally having financial abundance. Like when I say financial abundance, it feels like you can buy and do and go and travel. It just feels like the things that like freedom, financial freedom for you. Okay, you guys, I'm going to leave the message there. I love you guys. See you in the next one. Bye.